Hello everyone, welcome to Genius Tutorials. So let us start with another set from this LRDI practice series, and this set is taken from CAT previous year. I suggest you all to pause this video and try this question on your own so that we can discuss it. Okay, let's start with this question. In this question it is given that there are 37 total volunteers and they are involved in 3 projects: TR, FR and ER. Okay, so let's say that these 3 TR, ER and FR, and what additional information is given that 37 volunteers are there and all of them are involved in at least one of the project, and it is given that maximum number of volunteers are involved in FR project. That means maximum are involved in this project, and number of volunteers involved in FR project alone is equal to the number of volunteers having additional involvement in ER project. Okay, that means this part is equal to this part. Okay, but right now we are not concerned with this. Another information is given that the number of volunteers involved in ER project alone is double the number of volunteers involved in all the 3 projects. That means this part is equal to twice of this part. Okay, next information is given to us that 17 volunteers are involved in TR project. Okay, so you have to go for this clue in which direct information is given. It is given that 17 volunteers are involved in TR project. Okay, next is the number of volunteers involved in TR project alone is 1 less than the number of volunteers involved in ER project alone. Okay, 10 volunteers are involved in TR project are also involved in at least one of the more projects. This is again a direct clue given to you. So that means 10 volunteers involved in TR project are also involved. Total 17 volunteers are there and 10 are involved in more than one. That means this part includes 10. So what we can include out of it, that means this part contains 7 only. Okay, and now it is also given that number of volunteers involved in TR alone is 1 less than number of volunteers involved in ER project alone. Okay, that means ER alone will be 8, and this is given that number of volunteers in ER project alone is number of volunteers involved in double the number of volunteers. That means this would be 4. Okay, now if I take this part as A, it is given that this 4 plus A is also equal to this FR alone. That means this is also equal to 4 plus A, and this TR alone is 17. That means this and this region, this combined will be equal to 37 minus 17. That means 20. So we can say that 8 plus A plus 4 plus A, this would be equal to 20, or we can say that 2A will be equal to 8 and A will be equal to 4. Okay, so that means this FR part will be 8. Okay, and this A part will be 4. Okay, now this region is known to us, this is known to us, this is known to us, and this is, and one thing more, this TR combined is 17. So we can say that if I say this region is B, then this region will be 6 minus B. Okay, I hope this much is clear to all of you. Now if you observe in this ER and FR region, it is known to us that FR is the maximum region. That means maximum number of volunteers are involved in this FR project. Now if you observe this Venn diagram, this is 8, this is 8. That means this is balanced. This is 4 and this is also 4. This is balanced. So to make FR greater than this ER, we have to give maximum value to this. Okay, so that means if I sum of these 2 regions, sum of this region and this region, this is 6. So if I give 3 3 to each of this region, that means that will be balanced, but we have to make FR maximum. So at least 4 should be given, at least 4 value should be given to this B part, so that this FR is maximum weightage of all these volunteers. Okay, so the minimum value given to B should be 4. It can be given 5 also, 6 also, but minimum 4 should be given to satisfy all these given conditions. So our answer to this question is this 3, that minimum 4 value is given to this region. Okay, let's move on to next question. Now in this second question, it is asked that which of the following additional information would enable to find the exact number of volunteers involved in the various projects. Okay, if I see the second option, 4 volunteers are involved in all the 3 projects. So we have already derived this, that 4 are involved in all the 3 projects, and that means this information won't help us in any of the possible way. So again, third option, 23 volunteers are involved in exactly one project, and this we have also derived, that 7 plus 8 plus 8, this is again 23, and this is no additional information. So first option, 20 volunteers are involved in FR project. That means if it is known that 20 volunteers are involved in FR project, we can find out value of B, and hence we can find all the related information to this Venn diagram, and we can find each and every region. Okay, so yes, this is the required answer. Option A should be answer to second question. Now let's move on to the third question. In this third question, it is given that after some time the volunteers who are involved in all the 3 projects were asked to withdraw from one of the projects. And how many volunteers are involved in all the 3 projects? We have seen that 4 volunteers are involved in all the 3 projects. Okay, and it is given that 1 volunteer is withdrawn from each. That means 1 is withdrawn from TR and it will be shifted in this region. Okay, and if it will be shifted in this region, this will become 5. 1 in this region, this will become B plus 1. Okay, and 1 in this, and remaining all in this region. That means this will become 6 minus B plus 2. That means 8 minus B. Okay, now to make the scenario clear, we can say that let us remove these things. We can say that this region okay, now let's see this. This region is 0 now, this is 5, this is B plus 1, and this is 8 minus B. Now if I see that this is 7, this is B plus 1, and this is 8 minus B, so this is not 17 anymore, this will be 16 now, and value of this FR, this will be 13 plus 6, 13 plus B plus, okay, 14 plus B, this will be the 14 plus B, and this will be 8 plus 8, 16 plus 5, 21 minus B. Now we cannot get value of all these Venn diagram regions, because this is B is unknown to us. Okay, we cannot find value of B out of it. We can just find value of TR alone, that is 16, and that is okay to us, but we cannot derive value of ER and FR region. So none of the above should be the better option, because we cannot find whether more volunteers are involved in FR project as compared to ER project, or more volunteers are involved in TR, because B is unknown to us. So fourth option, none of the above, is the best option out of all these options. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Okay, now this question is continuation of this third question. That means in this question it is given that some new volunteers joined the NGO, and each one of them was allotted only one project in a manner such that number of volunteers working in one project alone for the each of the 3 projects become identical. Okay, so as we did in this part, that in third part, that means all 3 are 0, and working alone, that means this part, and this part, all these 3 should be equal. That means this 7, 1 should be added to this, so this should also be equal to 8. Okay, now these 3 regions are equal. Okay, what another conditions are given to us? It is given that at the point it was also found that number of volunteers involved in FR and ER project was the same as number of volunteers involved in TR and ER. Okay, so FR and ER here is 5. Okay, and this should be equal to ER and TR. That means 8 minus B should be equal to 5. So we will get B is equal to 3 here. Okay, that means this region is equal to 4. Now if this is 4, this is 5, and this is 8, so this would be 17. 17 is FR, and this TR will be, this will also be 17, and this ER will be 8 plus 5 13, and 13 plus 5, this would be 18. So maximum value will be given to ER region. So our answer to this question will be first option, that means ER. So I hope you enjoyed the session, and we will come up with more such session. Thank you so much for attending this, and do subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed yet. We will be discussing more such LRDI sessions in our coming videos. Okay, thank you so much.